what can best be described as a groundbreaking event highlighting the essence of female empowerment, the just concluded Peak Performing Woman Africa 2023 conference unveiled a book set to impact women in their journey towards personal and professional growth. In this report, AV1 News brings you highlights of the Peak Performing Woman Awards ceremony tagged Embracing Equity for Peak Performance. In a world where inspiration is often sought after, Abiola Salami, fondly known by many as Mr. Champ, stands out as a beacon of motivation, using his exceptional oratory skills and critical thinking abilities to inform and educate individuals, organizations, as well as communities worldwide. Now he takes his mission a step further with the launch of his latest book, The Peak Performing Woman Companion, marking another milestone in his drive to inspire as well as empower women.
I am a champion. I am perfect as I am now. My energy grows and continues to grow more and more positive each day. I know and trust. Next, I am a champion. I love and accept myself. I understand and accept that my imperfection makes me perfect. Therefore, I am perfect exactly as I am and will remain perfect as I learn and grow. And finally, I am a champion.
With the launch of the book, more women are expected to gain access to insight in their journey towards personal and professional growth, leadership, self-confidence, emotional intelligence, and effective communication.
What are your thoughts around women delivering peak performance, around women growing, women becoming the examples, especially senior women becoming examples, to other women? Based on your journey.
Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. I like being in the company of Abiola. He's a champ, and he's my champ, and he inspires us to be better and to rock our world.
Yes.
Right. I'm rocking my world. For me, I'm a very strong believer in the fact that women can do anything and everything they put their minds on. We have been configured by the Almighty to take on a lot, and I think it is the only thing that draws us back is the self-doubt and the self-belief. But when a woman puts her mind to doing certain things, she does it, and she does it combining a variety of other things. So peak performance is inherent in the typical woman's nature. It's just for people to be able to see that they are great as they are. As you said, that you're a champion, and I'm great as I am, I'm a champion as I am. So when we have that self-belief that we can do it all, we will do it all.
Fantastic. When women have the self-belief that they can do it all, they can do it all. Fantastic, fantastic. Now, there is someone listening to your profile, right? Hearing first executive director of this, first chairman of this, first director here, first here. What are those things that you can say that has helped you so far to rise from the bottom of the food chain when you started your career and to get there to becoming first? Because I'm sure that there are probably other women around, that period, but what you were singled out. There were some traits that you can say helped you. Can you just share with us?
God has bestowed me with some level of intelligence. I'm above average of intelligence. I mean, let's put it out there with all sense of humility. And I'm a very fast learner. And I'm not somebody who shies from challenges. I'm also not somebody who is in your face all the time, right? If I share my experience when I was in Continental Merchant Bank, I went to sign a document with my line ED, and he signed, and he said, "I've never seen you around. Who are you?" I said, "My name is Musumbelo." He said, "I don't know you, but I know your work. So that is how I used to operate.
It's about connect, collaborate, and conquer. You must connect to individuals and to networks. There are certain people in this life you will never have access to, but a simple connection to a network opens the doors and they are on speed dial. And it can be aspirational. Gaia is for the CEOs and executives. You might make up your mind that one day I will be a CEO or an executive director and connect to Gaia. So on my level, let me start with what is the organization around me can I start with? So if I'm a lawyer, I'll just start with MBA. And when I say connect and collaborate, don't enter a network and be invisible. Enter a network and let them know you, let your voice be heard, volunteer and contribute.
Reskilling or learning new skills is not just about throwing everything that I've known away. It's how to build on top of it to make the best of the situation that I am in. This age and time is the age and time of learning. Throw away the know-it-all mentality to learn it all. It is really, really critical to be successful.
As an employer of labor, I would like to talk about, work ethic. Because it is very much the norm to take a job just because you're going to get a salary at the end of the month. This is not what working is about. This is not what professionalism is about. You have to be passionate about what you're doing. And if you're not, then don't apply for the job or don't take the job. Do something else.
Be kind to you and be kind to others. You didn't fail because you're a woman. You didn't not get that job right because you're a woman. You did because everybody doesn't get everything right all the time. Only God is perfect and does everything right. So don't be afraid to fail. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up too much. Forgive yourself and be kind to other people as well.
Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Push the envelope for yourself. There's always more. Everybody always feels like when you get to 50, and really I truly enjoyed Auntie Mo's speech because people feel like when you get to 50 plus, you should be winding down. I mean, Tom and I, we've just started, this is my third time coming to Nigeria this year, and it's like people are running away from Nigeria. You keep coming back. We're surrounded by opportunities. Be a solution provider and go after the money. This is the decade of women's financing. Tons of financing out there for women. Do not be an observer in your own life. Be an action player.
You have to keep creating value because value is a universal currency that does not know any gender bias, whether you're a man or a woman. When you create value, it becomes a pull system. Just like Auntie Mo said, yes, she wasn't that visible, but her work was speaking for her. So I think for me, if women, because what we see today, there's so much emphasis on even visibility. There are a lot of people that are very visible everywhere, but they are not creating any value. So I think there should be a balance between, as you create visibility, make sure you have value.
I think for me, peak performance is a lifestyle. It's a complete lifestyle. It's not something that is occasional. It's a lifestyle. And when it becomes a lifestyle, people can then look at you and say, I have been watching you since I was this high, or how do you manage to stay, consistent for, over a period of time? It is because it is how you wake up every morning. It is not something you wear. It is intrinsic to you. It is who you are. So again, it goes back to everything that we have all said here about values, going back to school, studying, it is being aware, it is being sensitive, it is being sensible, it is coming and showing up to work every day as a champion, whether or not it is at your lowest, but you are still a champ, because that day you will learn, unlearn, relearn, but still as a champion.
Over the years, Abiola Salami has proven his unwavering commitment to empowering women through his initiatives. His role as a social entrepreneur has consistently encouraged women to embrace their strengths, cultivate confidence, and achieve greatness.
My name is Funke Bolodioko, and I learned on how to build a healthy relationship with my boss. The impact is that it has provided me with practical wisdom on managing upwards. That's my boss, so that we can have a good relationship, and that would also, help my productivity.
My name is Chiamaka Ifeanyichukwu. I work with Junior Achievement Nigeria and got to know about the program, from our executive director. He's also going to be receiving the awards today. The focus was very, very interesting. We learned about the 8 crucial and interesting skills that people need to learn to transition from being an employee to an employer, an entrepreneur. And all of those skills are, something that is very crucial, not just for women now, but for men. How to manage your time, how to know yourself, very, very important.
One word. When you think about peak, you're talking about attaining the top, whatever. And peaks can be different. There is a small peak, there's a medium peak, there's a high peak, and peaks change. So when you're attaining your peak, the thing that is most critical is understanding process. Understanding process, and process starts with knowing yourself, knowing where you want to go, and finding out how to get there, and doing all the right things.
When we started, a number of people thought we didn't know what we were doing. I remember there was someone that said I should bring my CV so that they can find a job for me. And then I said, well, I've been around. I was in banking, I was in development, I was in IT consulting, before venturing into this, and it's just passion for me. And I've always done this, even in my penultimate year in university, that what I want to use my life for is to invest it in growing the capacities of people, young people and women, and of course, by extension, organizations as well.